I should say, not going. I'm thinking about us traveling. Anyway, I ain't sure how good this live will go because of the service and everything, but it seems to be going all right now. And I hope everybody's having a good time. We're in Rock Island State Park in Tennessee. The last time I went through Tennessee, I was a teenager, and we was in Kentucky, and we traveled across Tennessee without realizing it. We ended up down there in Alabama before we even knew it. I mean, it's a very long state, but it's not very wide. But anyway, I thought I'd do this live for a few minutes since I missed the last couple of days. So we got one watching. How's everybody doing? Hitman, what's up, man? What are you doing? What do you know? Talk to me. Remember how they used to say in prison? What up with you, though? It is beautiful here. There was a couple places. I am a walker. I mean, I can go up and down arrowhead hunting. I used to do that all the time back on the farm, man. That was fun. Especially after fields have been plowed, I'd go through the fields. I also find them in the dry creek beds after a flood. Yep, I used to do that all the time. You just brought back some memories. That was awesome. We used to find them little bitty ones and great big long ones and all kinds of them. And my cousin who used to hunt for them out there, he knew the names of every type of arrowheads. Where was your arrowhead hunting at? Was you in a field, or was you in a creek, or where was you at? Oh, natural spring runs through our property. Yep. A shit ton. Yep. We did too. We had a bunch of, especially them little bitty ones. 80 acres. Yep. Farmland. Oh, our dogs are running loose. They ain't supposed to be running loose. This park, we'll probably get in trouble. The dog's going to give us a ticket. Hey, Actions, what's up with you, man? What's good with you? They had a campsite on my backyard jobs. Yep. We had on our property, we had it looked like a mound, man-made mound made by Native Americans, but we never did mess with it. I'm doing all right. How are you doing, Tom? I'm in Tennessee at Rock Island State Park, slowly making our way back to Missouri. You couldn't imagine 80 acres. That's common here in Missouri. Hey, Samantha, how you doing? Samantha's over there in Ireland. I'd like to see Ireland, man. I bet you got a lot of historic places to see, like the Celts and stuff. And plus old buildings. Oh, that's awesome, man. Hang on to it, Hitman. Yeah, hit that like. In case you're wondering where I'm at, this is not a house. This yeah. I was in prison with a lot of guys that was Irish. Hey, Dolly. In case you guys are wondering, this is not a house. This is a pavilion. And there's a bunch of picnic tables under here. They had a fireplace back here. Um, this is just for people to hang out at. They got a playground over there for the kids. Yep, keep it in the family. A pint of beer, I could use that. I'll see if I can show it. There you go. I could use a pint of beer, but my PO says no. She says no to a lot of things, though. Oh, no problem. This let's see if we can see. It's just a pavilion, but you can. Oh, thank you. What's beautiful though, Dolly, is these waterfalls this place has got. So high up that you can't even get down to the waterfalls. And I mean, it's just steep. Like I said, I was saying earlier, man, I'm used to climbing those Missouri hills. And this gave me a run for my money. But then again, I'm getting older. Oh, that's the way to do it, Hitman. You live in Carrot Fergus. Oh, I hope I said that right. Approximately 10 miles north of Belfast. I know where Belfast is at. I've never been there. I just know where it's at. Over 800 years. See, that's what I'm talking about, Samantha. I'd love to be there. Chris, I'm in Rock Island, Tennessee at the state park. Absolutely beautiful, those waterfalls. But that's what I'm talking about, Samantha. I'd love to see Ireland just for the historical thing alone, plus the people. I know the people are got to be nice people there. But I met nice people when we all went down to Florida and we're working our way back up, Georgia, Alabama, all that. Yeah, I love this area, man. It's beautiful. And I've seen deer here. Deer are thick here. 18 years. Whoo, in the feds. Yeah, like I said, this morning I was walking around. I seen 5 or 6 deer, but Missouri's got a lot of them too. I want to tell you something. You get down further south, you get like down in Florida, South Georgia, and Alabama. The deer are real little. My dogs are bigger than they are. The farther north you get, the bigger they get. Like the deer in northern Missouri are bigger than the deer in southern Missouri. Hey, Goat. Hey, could you drop Action's link, please? I'm doing all right. We're heading back to Missouri, Goat. We're in Tennessee right now. Hitman, one of you guys, conspiracy for taking Winter House. I'm getting heartburn. It's been a long time since I heard from Goat, man. That's a good dude there. One step in. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Thank you, Goat. Appreciate that. Chattanooga, they had the Tennessee Aquarium there. It was amazing. I've never been to Chattanooga. We came up through Alabama into Tennessee. I'd say we're like in the middle of the state. Pat, what you doing, man? Take alka seltzer? I don't think we got any, but they probably got some down at this store. It's about half a mile down the road. Came home from Lewisburg is a bad one. We will. We're trying to avoid the big cities, you know. But you're right about Florida, goat. It's awesome. He's a bad boy. It's one of those PDF file and smash it. Oh, I did enjoy it, goat. Imagine it. Oh, all right. I couldn't follow you there for a minute, actions. Yeah, I did enjoy Florida. We went to what was it called? Something near the beach. It's near St. Augustine. You cross this big bridge and you go. There's a beach there. Then we went to uh, it's a code word. Then we went to the fort. Then we went to the old jail. Clearwater Beach. Yeah. Yep. Well, I think the actual town was started with a V, goat, like Verona or Viola or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm sure I got it wrong, but it started with a V. That doesn't sound like it, but yeah, it was nice. That was the first time I seen the Atlantic Ocean. You know, I don't count the Gulf when I was down in Texas as a kid and seen the Gulf. Everybody says, "Well, that's the ocean." It's not the same. He was sentenced to 15, but caught a charge for stabbing a DC back. Did 18. Yep. Yeah, that'll happen. You know, one thing that gets me about the feds, Daytona. No, we didn't go to Daytona. One thing that gets me about the feds is they don't allow TVs in the cell, and that would suck. My whole 29 years, I had a TV in the cell. Oh, do they? I didn't know that. That's why Chad said what he did. When he interviewed me before we started the recording, he told me that he met a bunch of Missouri boys and that they were solid. I didn't quite know what he meant. I thought, well, did he meet them in state? Did he meet them? Because I didn't think there was very many in the feds. I knew there was some in the feds. I didn't think there was that many, though. He was on the White's TV. Yeah, that's another thing, you know, because the TVs are out in the day room, and that would suck. It really would. Eric, what's up, man? If y'all don't haven't checked out Eric Swans, go check him out. He's a good dude too. He done time in Kansas State Penitentiary, and I think a few others too. Lansing, wasn't it, Eric? How you liking your new car, your new vehicle, Eric? Lansing, Hutchinson, Ellsworth, Winfield. Car's great. That's awesome. I knew you'd like it. Runs good and everything. So he did time in 4 prisons. Oh, in El Dorado. That's weird because I got El Dorado in Missouri too. Um, it's the next town, big town after you leave Nevada, Missouri, on 54. We're going to have to meet up again sometime, Eric. And I can't leave. I just got to give a 2 week permission pass to take off. So if we plan something, just know that I got to plan 2 weeks ahead of time. That way I can go into Kansas. My PO said, "Well, when she's giving us the pass to go down to Florida, she goes, what are you going to do in Florida?" I said, "A bunch of criminal activity." She goes, "No, you can't do that." I said, "I'm just joking, man." Van Buren, Missouri in March. Yeah, I've been through Van Buren once. I can't remember where it's at, though. Seems like it was on the other side of the state. Yeah, that's what I told her hit me. She said, "You can't do that." She knew I was joking, though. She's cool. I hope, and every year she tries to get me off parole. I hope I don't lose her as a PO because I've had 7 of them since I've been out. 7 POs since I've been out. I've been out 7 years. I mean, none of them have been bad, but she's the coolest one because she can take a joke. The sun's getting lower and lower, and it's making this. Maybe I should turn a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It's a little bit more clear. Yeah, I got life parole, which means I can be on parole indefinitely. But every year she checks and tries to puts in a thing to try to get me off every November. And so far, the last 2 years, no go. Taking the kids to the Mark Twain National Forest. Yep, I've been through a lot of it. It's not one area, Mark. It's huge, and it's like in different parts. Yep, Western Missouri. I'd be interested in meeting up, Eric. Sure. Yeah, I hope it does get done, Hitman. I mean, I've had no problems on parole. It's just you just got that hanging over your head. You know what I mean? Everywhere you go, like meeting up with somebody like Eric or you or somebody, I had to let them know ahead of time. Well, probably not you. You're in Missouri, but yeah, Eric, I'm down for that. Oh, Van Buren's the part you're going to. So is it? It's western and kind of south, right? If I'm thinking right. Yeah, head to work. All right, go. You have a good one. Been off parole since 17 or 2017. Yeah, I think you mean 2017. You too, go. And I'm still hoping to see you sometime in another too. 2017, yep. I was going to say, I was pretty sure that you was older than 17 when you was in prison. Not because you can't go to prison when you're 17, because I went to prison when I was 17. It's because I think I remember you in prison and you wasn't 17. Well, the Mark Twain National Forest is huge, Eric. It's a huge area. And the farther south you get, the hillier it gets. You just turned 18? Yeah, that's the same way with me. I was 17 when I was arrested, and I turned 18 like a month after I got the MSP. I was an idiot back then, man. You guys would not believe how much I've changed. When I first got to prison, I looked down on everybody. And over time, I've changed. Hey, David, what's good with you, man? You doing all right? How you doing? I'm doing great. 34. I was thinking mid 20s is when I think I saw you. If I'm thinking of the same person. But I'm doing good, David, and almost back to Missouri. Yeah, I know. You have to, David. It's always best to keep a low profile. That's one reason, except for some of you guys knew I was going, but I didn't really progress my whole trip and everywhere I was going and telling everybody and all that. Hey, Carolyn, how you doing? Now, Carolyn, she's a couple hours drive from me. It'd been nice to meet her. How you doing, Carolyn? Yep. I kind of thought so, Eric. I could have been wrong because, like I said, Mark Twain National Forest is huge. Yeah, we'll be leaving tomorrow sometime, Caroline. So I don't know if it'd be a good idea. And it's almost dark now. Uh, but it would have been great. Boonville, Algor. Oh no, I must be thinking of somebody else because um, I've never been to Boonville. I was at Algoa before I left. That's when I was getting ready to go home. Which way am I going? We're headed west, headed towards Missouri, but we'll still be in Tennessee. Um, I think Chickasaw State Park or something. We're just going to use that to spend the night. All right, Eric, you have a good one. But yeah, the next stop will be Chickasaw, Tennessee. But uh, that's just going to be a place to spend the night because otherwise, to our next stop, it's like a 10-hour drive. It is, and you got an amazing state, Caroline. Maybe that's who I'm thinking about, Hitman. Probably is. Because the prisons I was at was, I can tell you in order: MSP, Farmington, Potosi, Bowling Green, South Central Correctional Center, Algoa, and then the last 5 months back in Farmington in the laundry. Bill Reinhold, I know that name. I definitely know that name. I know exactly who he is. The hitman, Wild Bill. That's what we call him. Wild Bill. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen him. Oh, these waterfalls here are just amazing, Caroline. You have to come see them. I wish I would. I'm gonna have to see Gatlinburg sometime or another though for the historical thing. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Hitman. Condolences to you. Yeah, but Wild Bill, man, he was a mess, man. He was funny too. What is that? T Dennis. Wild Bill was a good dude. Oh, thanks. All right. Yeah, I know how it is to lose people. Uh, I lost most of mine while I was locked up. You know, all the other campgrounds we was in Georgia, Florida, Alabama, all them, they was full. This one here is pretty much empty. There's a couple people here, but it's pretty much empty, and I like it that way. I don't like people running around. And the last one was at in Georgia. Everybody was crammed in real close together. I mean, you could smell what each other was cooking, barbecuing or whatever. I was thinking, geez, man, you could have made the little areas a little bit farther apart. Cades Cove. I love history, Caroline. That's why I said something about Gatlinburg. And growing up, me and my brother, we had a fascination with the Civil War. Missouri was a border state, so there was a lot of fighting going on in there. Kentucky and Missouri had a lot of fighting. It's brother against brother sometimes, family members against family members. But yeah, anything that has to do with history, I love. That's why I was telling Samantha earlier, I'd love to go to Ireland and see all those old buildings. Anyway, guys, it's starting to, sun's starting to go down a little bit, and I think I'm gonna get off of here, go back and have me a coffee, uh, maybe get something to eat, and kick back for a little while. And you guys have a great time and enjoy your rest of your day and evening and tomorrow. And I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. I love you all.